Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing really well. I just wanted to drop in, show up, and share a few things with you. I wanted to let you know that the March monthly readings, of course, they're done. They are up and live. You might want to check yours out for your zodiac sign, for your sun, your moon, your rising, maybe even your Venus. If you want to, they are there. There's also an extended version, so if it does resonate, you can get more detail. The extended can be accessed by clicking the link down below when you do watch the monthly reading, that is. I'm also having a sale. I am having an equinox sale on the initiation. Now that is my immersive Learn Tarot journey, and I'm having that sale because on the 21st of March we begin the new astrological year. Now this is a great time to start the new, to begin a new cycle, to leave behind what hasn't served you maybe from the past couple of years while we have been through it. So if you want to join me for that, I am having a special price on that. It will be running from March the 21st through to March 31st. So you've got 10 days, and it will be closing at midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time on the 31st. Now in that course, I teach my signature process for reading tarot from the heart, and I call that the Mystic Key. Now, I've had students come to me that say, well, I actually kind of know some of the meanings of the cards and that kind of thing. I just don't know how to put it all together. Well, that's what I feel, is my gift to help people with. But if you are a beginner from scratch, we go through all the meanings of the cards as well. You get resources for that. There's videos, there's practices, online learning modules that have been really beautifully created. So you'll get immediate lifetime access when you sign up. You will also get direct access to me through my Karmic community over on Facebook. So if you'd like to learn how to really connect more deeply with your intuition and guide yourself through your life decisions, that is a great tool for that. You can find me on social media as well, Facebook and Instagram. Please use the link down below for Instagram, though there is a fake account which funnily enough has more subscribers than me and will ask you if you want a reading. I would never ask you if you want a reading. It's a calling to request a reading, but if you do want a personal reading or healing, my website links down below as well, and you can see what I do offer there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, that way you'll know when I post new videos. It's a great energy exchange between us. Like, share, comment, all of that. I'm wishing you so much love and magic. Once again, let's head to your reading. Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading for March 28th through to April the 3rd. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. Now Taurus, I've got the 9-card block here. I have 3 for your recent past, 3 for your focus energy, 3 for your near future outcome. I have a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you, Taurus. This week I'm working with the Sacred Creator Oracle, the Moonology Oracle, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarots from Danielle Knoll, my personal fave, and the Radiant Right Away. So Taurus, we are in your season. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I really hope that the sun being in your sign is giving you the insight, the clarity, and the energy to make positive shifts and changes in your life at the moment. So let's jump into this. The first one out is actually fill your cup with sacred giggles, which might sound like a silly message, but this is really saying it's time for you to move into a time of joy, of play, of happiness and fulfillment in your life, Taurus. And one of the quickest ways of changing our energy is by raising our vibration through laughter, through happiness and all of that energy. So maybe do something that really brings that out in you, because it's going to elevate your vibration a lot, and it is your birthday, so it's a great time for you to celebrate. 3 of Cups is here. Fill your cup with sacred giggles, spend time with loved ones this month, and just have a blast. Now we've got light in the unexpected here. Light in the unexpected. Now I sense, even though it's coming into your birthday time, Taurus, and all of that, we've got the 8 and the 9 of Swords in this reading. I've got the 9 of Wands. It feels like you have been struggling with something. I feel like you've been maybe, you've been in a long fought battle of some description. Now, you know me and my readings, I read the energetic pattern and you apply them to your life area. So this could be in a relationship, it could be work, it could be location for some of you. But I feel like you have been feeling stuck, Eight of Swords, and you just haven't been able to move forward. Well, it's time for change, right? What better time to do it than your birthday month? Give yourself the gift of, you know, moving into a positive new chapter. Light in the unexpected feels to me that you're going to get some kind of opportunity or communication. Eight of Wands is the center of your reading. That's going to shift things for you is what I'm feeling. Because your Moonology card says a new start is coming. Okay, a new start is coming. Celebrate a joyful new start. Now, I feel like you'll get the news of that this week, and then, you know, it'll be in the following weeks that this will unfold for you. Moonchild is the lead tarot energy. This is a extra major arcana in this Moonchild tarot deck, and you know, as a Moonchild, you follow your intuition. Okay, you know, the Moon energy is about moving with our natural and inner seasons and cycles. It is about trusting our insights and our intuition and then taking action in accordance with that. It's about following your truth. It's about seeing clearly. The moon as an energy in tarot is about sometimes the shadow work, okay? It's about what we're not seeing. It's about, you know, where there might be undercurrents or agendas. So it's time for you to shine a light into your own dark corners, and maybe through reflecting, because the moon is about reflecting as well, that you will find light in the unexpected. You'll find that inspiration that you are requiring. So Taurus, jumping in, I've got the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Strength cards. This is Cancer for me. This is Leo for me. You may or may not be dealing with those signs. It seems like you are at the crossroads, and you know that. That is a known for you. You're at the crossroads, but I feel like you are unsure how to move forward or what to do. And that's why you're feeling this sense of entrapment here, because you're also trying to think your way through this. But the cards are saying that you need to feel your way and intuit your way through this. In this Eight of Swords, you can see how this person is bound around third eye, heart, and gut, all the intuitive centers, okay? So by being up in the mind and trying to think through this getting unstuck period in your life, you are not following the inner guidance. Again, we see the blindfolded character, okay, who's crossing the heart. It's like, no, I'm blocking off what I truly feel because, oh, I couldn't possibly take that leap. There must be a way to think my way through the current situation and stay in it. I think the universe has got other answers for you, other plans for you. Couldn't think of that word. The universe has got other plans for you. Now, I'm going to tune into the Nine of Wands here, because for me, this is a long fought battle, and I feel like the situation where you are, whether it's your job or your relationship or location, it feels like you've done your dash there. You've tried your hardest to make it work or to find new growth, but there's a sense of you being your own martyr in this situation, meaning you're at the point where you're actually sacrificing more to stay there than actually the pain that you would have in ripping the band-aid off and leaving. That's what I'm feeling. The Queen of Cups is saying, fill your cup with sacred giggles as a metaphor for fill your cup with joy, okay? Queen of Cups is the energy of intuition and heart, and she is focusing on the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is about filling your own vessel. It is about fulfillment, contentment, happiness, a new beginning in those areas. The Ace of Cups is also a symbol of transformation, transforming your life into a happier outcome. So I feel like she is saying it is time to make decisions to move forward towards your happiness. You may be getting some advice from either a Cancer or a Queen of Cups type figure in your life, which would be somebody who has your back, somebody who gives great advice, maybe a counselor, a therapist, hey, even a tarot reader. But just be mindful, like, you know, of who you take advice from, and make sure that you are tuning into your own intuition as well. Strength is here, and this is the energy of strength, courage, and determination. And we see the lion and the angel here, which is like ego and higher self, or the beast within. Because when we are wanting to make big decisions in our lives, you know, we might get excited about change. Then what happens is the fears come up, the limiting beliefs come up, the stress and overwhelm comes up. Now we're needing to soothe that under control, okay, and step beyond that and tune into the higher self, the intuition, to unlock a greater sense of potential here. That's what I really feel, okay? Now, how do we do that in practical terms is that we need to do the practices that take us out of the mind and into the body, okay? We actually need to almost like, you know, mentally trip ourselves out of that, running that program. So anything that puts you in the body is things like meditation, whatever puts you in a flow state. That could be doing something that fills your cup with sacred giggles, like, you know, engaging in something fun and playful, or cooking or playing guitar, or whatever it is that puts you in that kind of state where you're not thinking, you're just in the moment. So anything to do with body work as well, you know, maybe having a massage or self-massage, energy healing, going for a walk in nature, exercise, all these things that you can just disconnect for a moment, find that moment of clarity and peace, because the clarity will come to you in that moment. Eight of Wands is at the center of the reading, and this can be a communication or message that changes the game for you. For me, it's also an energy of directional change, and I have a strong feeling that what you are resisting is the very thing that is actually really different from where you are now, but that's why it holds this kind of like, oh, I couldn't possibly do that, or couldn't possibly, like you might say, for example, you might be living in the city and you've got this calling to like go and live in the, you know, the country and do a completely different life, and then the ego comes up and goes, oh, you'd be crazy to do that, or you isolate yourself or something like that. It could be that you're wanting to do completely different work to what you do now, and it feels almost insane for you to do that. Well, I'll tell you what, from personal experience, I had a very critical and established career before I started doing this in the corporate digital media industry, and now I'm a tarot reader, and I think that is brilliant. You know, I do not regret that one bit, taking that leap of faith and walking this path. It's been amazing, and I'm so much more fulfilled. So that's what the thing about following the heart is, that we need to listen to that, because I feel like when we don't, then we are paving the road to unhappiness and stress and tension, okay? But I feel like there could be an offer, an opportunity, or a communication that comes through that either helps you make that decision or offers you something. Now, that could be just a friend that reaches out of nowhere. That could be that you've been seeking and you get some news, all right? Sometimes, you know, the insight comes through people and it comes out of the blue, and it has you do a 180 in your life and get out of this kind of struggle energy. You know, the Nine of Wands, you're only one action away from the 10 of Wands, which is releasing a weight, releasing a burden, and maybe, you know, ending something so you can move through into the new. How many eights have we got here, guys? We've got 1, 2, 3. Just seeing that. Now we've got 3 8s and 2 9s. Okay, the 9 is the energy saying that you're very close to fulfillment, to making something happen. Now the 8s are about mastery, power, and abundance. So you might be trying to create a sense of abundance, whether it's abundance of love, abundance of fulfillment, abundance of more, you know, security and stability through money. But in order to get that, you're going to need to get some mastery over the mind, so that you can make a good decision here and step into your power to maybe, you know, take a bold action that feels out of your comfort zone. Because at the end of the day, Taurus, you are an earth sign, and you like to kind of, you like to have your feet on the ground, and change can be tricky for you in some areas, depending on what else you have in your chart. So that's why it feels like, okay, well, I'll just stay where I am and close my eyes and hope for the best, but you're being moved, you're being shifted. 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups down here. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, sometimes it's a Capricorn energy, but I feel like it's you in this reading, Taurus. And where 3 of Pentacles is a beautiful card of joy here. So I think what that's saying here is that if you embrace this and you focus your energy on it, it can grow and expand into something great. I mean, the 3 of Cups is the celebrating of the harvest energy. So it's saying that this is going to lead to joy. Like, might not be an overnight thing, but I think you'll feel the shift, you'll feel the change. If you're honest with yourself, I think you are disconnected emotionally from the current situation anyway. This is important for you to raise the 3 cups, right? That you have wanted to for some time, and maybe turn away the very cup that's not giving you fulfillment. Okay, you don't want the plain old cup here. You want this one, the Ace of Cups, the bejeweled cup, the one that's, you know, full of promise and purpose. So you might need to kind of block that for a while, okay, because it could kind of come through again, and keep your focus down here on the Empress, right? Number 3 is the Empress, creation, manifestation. And if you focus your energies in a grounded, practical way, which you are great at, Taurus, this is saying that this can actually grow, go somewhere, and be, you know, you're going to be celebrating, basically. Let's clarify the outcome. Tower in reverse. Yeah, it feels like you can divert a tower moment through doing this, okay? Because when we stay in a situation that is not meant for us or is causing us stress and tension, ultimately it can end in a tower moment where it's like, okay, I can't stay here any longer, and you're facing a tower moment, but you're unprepared or unplanned for that. Or sometimes the universe can conspire to remove this from your path. Again, it can feel chaotic because we weren't prepared. We had an opportunity to move up here and we didn't take it. It's also saying that this is a tower, the situation, which means that whatever it is that you're moving away from, you've either outgrown or it's on a shaky foundation anyway. You know, 5 of Swords in reverse. In order to get out of the sense of inner conflict that you're in, it's really about not if or when. It's really about knowing when to walk away. 7 of Wands in reverse. That is about overcoming the struggle, the challenge, the feeling of swimming against the current, going upstream. And yeah, I've got I don't have the deck. It's not upside down, but I've got the world or the universe here, and it did come in reverse, but I feel like, you know, the victory is won by closing out a massive cycle here that is due to close anyway. And that is the real victory here. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading, keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It won't and can't resonate for you all, but do drop me a comment if you're called to share. I read them all and love interacting with you over there. Don't forget to like, share, comment as well, and hit subscribe. That all helps support my channel. You'll know when I post new videos then, and it helps, yeah, obviously support me, so it's a great energy exchange between us. You will find me on Facebook and Instagram should you want to. Please use the links down below. There is a fake account which is asking people for readings. I don't do that. I don't need to do that. And the funny thing is, though, that account has more followers than my Instagram account. So just beware and just use the links that I provide, and you know that it is my account. Alright guys, I am wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Do take care. Bye for now.